never enough, and that a friend is the most important thing. And it's not what you have, it's what you bring. Need to hope for the best, prepared for the worst. Sometimes the course is more than the verse. Sometimes the less the thought in reverse. Live like you mean it before you ride the hearse. Every breath is another chance. Every bump gonna fix your stance. Every setback is a welcome thing. Sometimes you gotta walk with a crippled wing. Life ain't fair, she likes to play rough, and she don't care when you say it's enough. She'll call you a bluff, and you'll find out how tough it can really be. Because honestly, things get worse eventually. Sometimes life is a catastrophe. Looking for a reason that doesn't have to be. Sometimes life ain't fair, yeah, take it from me. I find us all, a little rain must fall. Sometimes the rain turns into a snow squall. Goes to show, there's no reason to rhyme. Gotta have faith, it will work out in time. Nothing wrong with shedding a tear, no matter how hard. Got to persevere, no matter how bad. Keep your PMA, sometimes the victory is making it through the day. Life is a bitch, what can you do? Except digging deep and wait for it to be through. Try to overcome the pain, remain sane. Keep a positive outlook, continue to maintain a foothold for a pot of gold. I've been told life is a hard road, made even harder. Carrying a heavy load, be a good boy and do as you're told. Need to hope for the best, prepared for the worst. Sometimes the course is more than the verse. Sometimes the less the thought in reverse. Live like you mean it before you ride the hearse. Every breath is another chance. Every bump gonna fix your stance. Every setback is a welcome thing. Sometimes you gotta walk with a crippled wing. Well, I took some blows and I absorbed some hits, and I ducked and run for cover, slipped in a ditch, and I kept on running straight for the trees. I found a great hiding place, but ruined it with a sneeze. So I kept on running, past the paths I led through. Tried to blend with the locals, do as they do, but to no avail. The alarm was still raised, and I kept on running for days and days. Finally exhausted, I collapsed in the road. Got run over 4 or 5 times all told. Tattered and torn, I was reduced to roadkill. Traveling the road of life takes skill. You don't need a license to travel down this road. Some are dead ends, others lead to gold. And if you're bold, you'll learn a few tricks. If you live long enough, you'll take some licks. The road is long, destination unknown. You take along the lessons you have shown. A lot of bumps that you never expected. You solve wrong problem, another's resurrected. Life is a gift, you pay the price. Especially when life don't play nice. There's nothing wrong with shedding a tear.